Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Simubaya here for another glorious Sunday afternoon with our Retro Day show. We'll be picking back up with Resident Evil on Nintendo GameCube. Last time we left off, we had just found Plant 42 after completing the V-Jolt, which after we died, of course, against the final boss we call it a day. So we're going to have to redo a little bit of a section there. But I realized that one thing I'd forgotten to do was with the V-Jolt, apply it to the roots of the plant. I forgot where the roots were. Going back in the video I shot last week, I'm like, it was right there in the silo, in the underground lab. So we're gonna have to go back there for that. So we're gonna dive on in. So fun fact, I discovered, you guys didn't notice the last couple weekends. Oh, quick programming thing. I forgot to upload last week's Resident Evil run. So I'm going to be posting it again, hopefully on Tuesday. You're going to get part 3 and 4 in the same day. Also, for some reason, Hit Films, the program I used to edit the videos, I cut off the first few minutes, is having problems. So we're going to have to go and figure that out as well. But yeah, so you guys know the last couple of times I've started up the game, I've had to, insecticide spray, I still have this. Oh, I died a lot later than I thought I did. That sucks. Anyways, apparently the time battery in my GameCube might be dying. Hence the having to constantly reset the time clock. But hopefully that's fixed. Damn, how long did I go between saves? I wonder. Oh, okay, the aqua ring has been completed at least. I have to go back there once I complete the V-Jolt. Okay, we're gonna go over this way. Because that plant can kill me. So apparently in the original Resident Evil, there was a bug where it didn't do... where the plant couldn't actually do any damage to you, not really. Without running into it a few hundred times. This one, not that much of an issue. Okay, so I've got to get through this door and around. Bees missed me. It's too dangerous to go any further. I have to go through the hole in the wall. All right, we're gonna reset real quick. That was a mistake. I thought I had to go charging that way first. Not correct. God, I didn't realize how far I've been between saves. I'm actually kind of a little frustrated with myself now. Oh well. Don't worry, we'll fix it. We always fix the problem. Open the box. Put away the ribbon. So I looked up the self-defense gun because I'd never heard of that. Apparently it's a one-shot Derringer with no reload, but apparently it does a metric fuck ton of damage. However, online there's a debate the best time to use it. A lot of people suggest just blasting Plant 42 with it, but I think I'll sit on it until I find an enemy that just really pisses me off and just murder the shit out of him. Okay. So we're gonna run back here. Serpentine, serpentine. Spray the insecticide in there. Fuck off. Okay, I didn't take too much damage from that. Alright, so we've dealt with in there. That brings us down into the underground bunker, where I'll have to bring the V-Jolt after I create it. Which, honestly, it was a fun little puzzle, creating the V-Jolt. I will be honest with you. I really enjoyed that puzzle. Real quick. Bring up my phone, because I did take a picture of it last time to make sure I put everything together right. Just as proof that I'm not cheating. Just the instructions. The hint. Have I unlocked that door already? The lock mechanism for the door. Use it. Ooh, okay. First, now I gotta go check my notes. Didn't realize how much retreading I'd have to do. Okay, here we go. Okay, so red eye with eyelash. It was number 3. Wait. 3? Nope. This one is... Actually, wait, no. This is 5. This one's red, so it's number 3. Based on the billiard balls we discovered last time. Handled that. Back to the image. Because after we handle this, the V-Jolt, I'm going to take it down to the plant, poison it, and then work my way back up. First off, we need all 4 bottles. Empty bottle. Empty bottle. Empty bottle. Too bad I can't stick a fairy in these fucking things. Bottle. Okay. So according to this, 1 plus 3 equals 4. 1 is water. Fill empty water bottle. Yes, I did. UMB number 3, yes. Take some. UMB number 3. Mixed with UMB number 4. I mean, mixed with water makes 4. NP4 is good. So, we need number 6. Yes, I will take some. Yes, I will take some. Okay, now UMB plus UMB. Okay, apparently UMB 3. It's not going to be as easy. Okay, actually, yeah, it will be, because we'll add some 4. Yellow 6. Take some, yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't need to add up to 6. Yellow 6, good, okay. So 4 plus 6 equals 10. Okay. Then we're going to do 1. Which is water. Plus 6 will be 7. Yellow 6. Will you take it? Yes, I will. 1, 6, makes 7. 10, 7 plus 10 equals 17. 3 plus 17 is 20. V-Jolt is created. Congratulations me. I did the thing. UMB3, we'll take some? No. And there's the note on the wall where I got the math bit from. There's something written on the wall. Water 1, red 3, purple 4, yellow 6. Alright. We continue. This mixing part was harder than the original, I remember. Oh, it was, huh? How you doing, Super K? How's your day? I know I say that every time, but I like the fact it rhymes. But yeah, it's, I don't think I ever got to it in the original. To be honest. I was not very good at the game. I think I got to the lab and then stopped. I think. Mostly because something came up and distracted me and I forgot to go back. You don't usually get music in a room. There's a ladder. Climb down? Yes, I will. You played the original in GameCube. Not GameCube. Dreamcast, right? You told me, I think. I think it might have come up a few episodes ago. I do appreciate that once I've cleared everything in this game, it goes away. At least in this area. Not too bad, burger, some sausage and hot dogs. You played RE1 on Saturn. Ah, Saturn was before Dreamcast. Fun fact, Saturn apparently could only handle triangular polygons for some reason. Barbecues is a hot dog sausage. My wife and I haven't warmed up our barbecue yet this year. Well, I warm the barbecue, she uses it. She's the cook. I'm just the one that set shit on fire. But hey, at least I got the Sega part right? Okay, I think this is where I found the roots last time. Or was it? Honestly, don't remember where I found the roots. I know it's down here somewhere, though. Oil pressure regulator. There's no mess with oil pressure anymore. It's fair. Did you beat the game, Super K? Like, this is one of the only Resident Evil games I haven't beaten that I've played. Okay. And I don't know if I say this enough, but I do appreciate your patronage still. After all these years. Well, not years yet, but close. Maybe? Yes, played it recently as Chris. Only played as Joel's kid. Ooh, as Chris. There's hard mode right there. Chris is not an easy run. He's got like 2 fewer slots. Has to go the hard way everywhere. That sounds terrible. Maybe someday I'll do Chris. Do you still have your old Sega Saturn? You know, charging through this area, the controller vibrates because deep water stresses me out. He can't play piano either. Needs Rebecca, I think, to do it. Interesting. Oops, I got turned around. Didn't know how much that was different. I still have a Sorrow cart to load ISOs. Definitely cheaper than trying to buy all the games. That's for sure. Take it from somebody who collects. It's emulators get more and more inviting after a while. Of course, I have RetroArch on my phone, and I have the PlayStation Bone control, the Backbone controller, which I'm planning on. I'm gonna get one of those USB-C male to female cords, so I can hook one half up to the Backbone controller and hook the other half up to my tablet, and maybe play some games off the tablet. Flashcards do make things simple too. Sometimes with some of the games I have to like go back and confirm they're real. Actually, somebody I've only gotten one fake game, and I bought it from some guy online, and he gave me my money back. And I gave him a tutorial on how to tell if a game was fake or not, because he had no idea he had a fake game. At least that's what he said. Okay. Here's the V-Jolt. You probably don't need the bottle anymore. Throw it away, yes. But do I throw away all 3 bottles or just one? Oh, I throw away all the bottles. It looks like the control system for the water tank, but it's broken and can't be used. Honestly, I was kind of hoping there was an item down here or something. Oh well. That should help me fight the plant. Quickest way back up and out is around to the other side. How does a flash cart work in a Sega Saturn? Is it like in the memory card, you plug the memory card slot in, or how does that work? All of my consoles are completely unmodded. The water's all gone. There's no way to get through anymore. Well, shit. Although I will admit, there's one thing I've kind of pondered doing on this channel is doing a bunch of licensed games, because I have some of the licensed games. Like a recent acquisition was Men in Black the series Crashdown, and apparently it's a really good game, according to most of all the review sites I looked at. The Saturn has a card slot for backup RAM. It fits in that slot and skips the CD drive. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that they had expanding RAM back then. That's actually really cool info to know. I've actually never played a Sega Saturn, which is one reason why I don't have one in my collection. I have no actual attachment to it or the Dreamcast, so I don't have either one. I do have a Sega Genesis that I actually realized I tried to play once on this channel, but there was issues and I never tried playing it. Maybe I should whip out the game I wanted to play on it and try it out. Because I had wanted to play Tom Mason's Dinosaurs for Hire one day, but the old RCA to HDMI converter I was using didn't work for Sega. Like, for some reason, the sound effects and the colors wouldn't go through, which was the weirdest thing. It was like one of my first retro Sundays I had tried, and it went sideways. Few games like X-Men vs. Street Fighter had a 4 megabyte RAM card that needed to swap sprites. Okay, that's cool. The game came with a RAM card. That's cool. So you could just choose that you leave the RAM card in there and it would work just fine. That's interesting. That's why on the PlayStation of the game you cannot tag out. Not enough RAM. Oh, okay. That's cool as hell to know. Actually, there's a ladder here. Climb up. That is cool as hell. I did not know that. Of course, I was a fan of Marvel vs. Capcom too. I was like when they took me for a ride. This shirt is soaked in blood. Barry. It's the room Barry was hanging out in earlier. I can do a little exploring down here, but I gotta avoid those last rooms. Because I know that's where the plant is, and I want to make sure that I'm ready for that fight. I'm not quite ready for it. He was the guy with the insecticide, if I remember right. Will you take the residence key? Yes, yes, I will. Will I take the red herb? Yes, yes, I will. There's a bookshelf somewhere that I know I'm missing. Probably in that side room just down this way. That sprite is actually kind of scary. Or he's kind of holding his throat. Anaphylaxis, most likely. Number 03 is imprinted. You use the room key for room 003. There's no further use for this key. Discard it. I wonder if you get anything if you just hoard everything at the end. On a modern game, that'd be a trophy. Never throw anything away. Ink ribbon. Yes, yes, I will. Fuck yeah, ink ribbon. Oh, there's a typewriter in here. Okay, so here's the room I was thinking of. Shelf is lined with red books. There is one white book sandwiched in between them. Take it? Yes. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be used by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They've been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. No big deal, we already finished that puzzle. The bindings of the books seem to form some kind of pattern. Exchange 2 books. Exchange the 2 books, yes. Change the 2 books, yes. Yes, I will. And just like that, 3 moves later, we're done. A dramatic woman taking a nap. Okay, everything in here has been gathered up. A giant plant is crushing the wall. A swarm of angry moths surrounds it. Your view is blocked by the dense thicket of trees. My dream is to have a closet that needs books in a certain order open. I know, right? I think that's every gamer's dream, is to have just the one room or thing that you have to open, you have to use the secret thing, and the perfect one be like the roots of some kind of plant are sticking out of the wall. It's full of dirty water. Pull out the plug. Yes, I will. There's something in the bathtub. Will you take the dagger? Yes, I will. But yeah, having a closet or like certain books in order, or you know, the pull down the one book. Shelves are lined with soaps and cosmetics. They're all Umbrella brand products. You know the Umbrella name means quality. Or a horrible, horrible death. There is no in between. But hey, at least you'll die pretty. Trying to remember where the last room is. I think that secret room is the way to the boss. I think I need to hit the other room first. It's blocked from the other side. Okay, so that room links back to here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and save. And then continue. Hearing those moths every time I'm like, are those the evil bugs? They're not. This reminds me of this whole Reddit post where somebody on the Resident Evil subreddit was like, hey, what is the scariest monster to you? And I had to put in the giant baby from Biohazard. It was the only jump scare that ever made me stand up, say nope, and put the game down, shut off, and go to bed. Like, could not after that fucking thing. Okay, let's see. We've got a red herb on us. What else we got? Okay. We're gonna take a blue herb and a green herb and mix them together. Because I believe gotta be scary to do that. Yeah, no. So, fun fact, I don't know if I've told the story on channel before, but so what ended up happening was I had just gotten to the underground, the basement of the dollhouse, which honestly not my favorite place. Basement to the dollhouse, looking around. We're gonna ditch the pistol for now. Okay, that will handle the plant. Anyways, so you have to build this. You have to find the organs for this mannequin, because how else does one control their house? You put all the organs in the mannequin. Everything goes dark. You hear like a wet splat and a baby cry, and then you click your flashlight on. Because I hate a game that has a flashlight for the character, but you can't choose when to turn it on off. Hate that. Fucking hate that. Anyways, so the flashlight comes on. I look down at the mannequin. There's this long organic cord coming from it. I don't know what this organic cord is. No idea. My brain immediately clicks to intestines. It's a long line of intestines. Technically, the human body has a fuck ton of intestines. It's like 20 something feet of intestines. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm following down the hallway, right? I'm following these intestines. Now, there's the room with the autopsy mannequin. Then it goes into an L-shaped hallway, right? So the L-shaped hallway, you go down, it makes a right-hand bend if you're coming from the thing. So I'm going down, I'm following this, I keep hearing this crying. So I get to the corner and I can't tell which direction it's coming from. I don't typically wear a headset while playing games. I don't, because, I mean, I want to enjoy the TV. My wife, if she likes to watch me play games, she likes to hear what's going on. It's a lot more entertaining to watch a game with bang, 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 than nothing. So she's sitting there watching me, and I'm like, I'm looking, okay, so I'm in the middle of this hallway, and I hear the crying, I'm not sure which direction. So I look left. I'm sorry, I look right. Nothing. I look left. Nothing, because I'm hearing a shuffling sound too, right? I look right again. And then I look left. Just as this giant baby thing reaches out, like, comes at me crying, and grabs me and jams me down its throat. I jumped. I stood up immediately. I mean, it said game over. Would you like to start again? I stood up. I said, nope, hit exit, shut off my PlayStation 5, and went to bed. I looked at my wife and I said, I'm going to bed. Fuck this. And I went to sleep. And it just still one of the best jump scares in the game ever. Because I'm not jumpy. I am one of those gamers. I played a lot of games. I know where a game is going to try to get you most of the time. That one came the fuck out of nowhere. Scared the hell out of me. It was wretched. Oh, God. Thinking about it. Boy, howdy. I just realized the ad's been playing. I do not know if you heard my story. I will tell it again if no one heard it. Alright. Take a sip. Alright, so Super K, did you hear my story I just gave about the jump scare? I just recounted it and I don't know if you actually heard or not. Alright, here comes a big fucking plant. Is it dead? Do I not have to fight it? Oh no, it's not dead. Barry!
What the hell is this thing?
Barry, where the hell did you get a flamethrower? Barry, where the shit were you last time? Is it dead? Did me poisoning the roots actually beat the boss? I thought we just reduced its health.
It was finished.
Yeah.
I brought a shotgun and everything. Which is fine. That means I don't use the materials, but...
That was close. Thanks again.
I got
Don't
ready.
mention it.
Brought a shotgun and everything.
But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Get Barry, I brought the fucking shotgun.
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me.
Was it the
I'll
zombies?
stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
All right.
Was it the zombies that was weird about the mansion? Barry's keeping an eye on the surrounding area. Barry, you are fucking useless. You show up with this flamethrower that I don't know when the hell you got it. Then I ask you, hey, why don't you team up? No, you're like, I'm gonna stay here. Why take the mansion key? Yes, I will. Okay. Examine. Ah, helmet key. There's an engraving of a helmet. I even made super herb. I think without the poison, I think without the poison, the plant regenerates forever. Oh, well, that's terrible. Well, at least it's dead now. Let's go upstairs and see if there's anything worthy of note up here. Nothing really up here. Is the V-Jolt a Jill only thing? Especially since I'm not entirely sure about what this game can or cannot do. Alright, so the little room's done. Barry's keeping an eye on the surrounding area. Barry, we did the thing. We killed the plant. I appreciate Barry. Not too sure. Remake is a little different in some areas. Well, I figured remakes are usually a touch different in different areas, but at least I don't have to worry about that hole anymore. Probably. I guess we'll find out. Cutscene. Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
You mean this key right here? Fucking Wesker? Wesker, come back. I could have sworn there was a way to walk with your gun out. Cool cutscene, different camera angles and reflections. Yeah, it's this game is definitely a step up from the original. And that's why I chose it. That and the Black Label copy of this game costs a few $100. It costs like $120. And I'd rather not pay the money. Also, I did do some looking into this game. Like, when I was planning on doing it, I did a lot of research to figure out which version of the game was the best story-wise and everything else. And there was an entire Reddit page where it was basically just talking about how great this version of the game is. So I started to... So I figured that if this is the best version of the game, this would be the best version to play for you guys. Okay, I don't really want to carry the maximum thing. Actually, I should. I don't know if anything poisons me. Okay. We just saved right before the plant dying. So we're just gonna continue along. So back to the mansion. It looks like. With the helmet key. Which is good. Let me just make sure there's no other locked rooms. Okay. This area's been handled. Back to the haunted mansion. I hope you did get a laugh at the series title for this run. I tried to make it funny. Actually, it took me a while to figure out what I should call this series, because, you know, I like to make a bit of a joke with every series. Okay, there's only one floor to this. And I remember, right, there are still zombies about, so I gotta be careful.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. Doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad!
Nope.
Shit. It's broken.
I feel like we've already seen that cutscene. Oh yeah, this is the snake area. I thought it was. Oh no, the other one's the snake one, I think. Okay, so there's the mansion. Realistically, there's only a few rooms I haven't been able to access. And a lot of the ones I haven't been able to access are simply because of power. This room has at least 2 zombies in it, if I remember. Oh shit! Fuck off, doggy! Shit, there's 2 of them. Well, that's about how that would have gone anyways. What? Found an herb. Will you take the green herb? Yes, yes, I will. How much damage did I just take? Still fine. Is that it? Was that the only thing in this area? Still need, yeah, okay, apparently so. Ah, the battery's been taken out. Still need to find a battery to use that. Some kind of transparent creature is swimming around in the water. I was looking at the things on the ground, the wiggly things on the ground, but apparently those aren't different. I don't know. I just work here. A raging waterfall. It looks like there's something beyond it. The other side of water. That's what's on the other side of it. There's another. That's the back side of water over there. And there's another Disney reference for you. One thing that sucks about this setup, there's always like, sometimes I catch movement out of the corner of my eye. I think it's the chat. No, it's just the display window, the output window to make sure everything's going through fine. Oh shit, here's the snakes. Fuck. Oh look, I'm poisoned. Shit. I don't have a way of countering that. I have to go back. I've got to go back to that bullshit or I'm gonna die. Nope, rope's got me. I really hope I don't come back here too many times because I'm not sure how many of these I get to use. Herbs growing here. Use them? Yes. You have neutralized the poison in your body. I'm still almost dead though. No, me yellow screen caution, I guess. One thing I hate about the EKG readout, I'm not sure, is this like 1 or 2 bites from death? Is this a rough queef and I die? Like, how bad is this? Alright, that time I got through it without getting poisoned. Still not in good shape, but still not poisoned. Okay, so if I put the battery in, I can get whatever's behind that. Another bot. Yeah, don't pay for chat bots. 1, it takes away the glory of your awesomeness, and 2, don't give your credit card information to suspicious things online. I'm picturing all 6 crawling back up the trees again to wait for Jill. Yeah, a little crazy of a funny thought there. Snakes are like, I guess we got guys. All right, go back to start phase 1. Go back to the start. Wait for her to show up. Dropping her in. Of course, there's a couple snakes there on the ground just chilling. Like, fuck that. I'm not climbing in a tree. Okay. What are these? These are new. Will you take the battery pack? Yeah, I will. These weren't here last time. Oh, another note from Barry. Very awesome of him. Acid shells. Yes, I will. I don't see why the shell not. Use this thing to protect yourself from that bulletproof thing and change. I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door too. Use this thing to protect yourself from that bulletproof thing and chains. Went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door. What piece of crap door? Which bulletproof thing? Now I'm scared. Try to remember where this goes. Trying to remember, is there anything down here I really want to deal with? It seems to be some kind of signpost. Each direction is accompanied by a corresponding destination. North, Valley of Destruction. South, Cave of Hatred. East, Summit of Madness. West, Path of Revenge. Oh, that was the hint for the puzzle down here. I just brute forced. That was the last episode's problem. Signpost. It points away to several locations. Destination. Okay. Trying to remember what's down here. Decided I don't really care right now. Okay. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna go back to the mansion. Run up the windy path. I wish I could just press and hold the button or tap B and just make it a sprint forever instead of just holding the button all the time. My finger's getting tired. Kidding, it's not, but could be. The bulletproof thing in chains. Okay, I'm right next to a save room, aren't I not? I am. Oh, and he fixed the piece of crap door too, so now I can be able to go back up through there maybe? Crust fits perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the stone and metal objects? Yes, I will. The quiet wolves howling in the background like, please don't eat. Hey. Okay, if I remember there's a center room there. What's that? Oh, it's a hunter! Fuck! Fuck hunters! Oh shit. I have to go fight it. Okay, not ready for hunters. Very not ready for hunters. Oh boy, a hunter. Told you I wasn't ready for those. And the save room hallway? Fuck you. I don't want to keep one of these first aid sprays with me. So, Super K, what do you suggest I do with the hunters? Do you have any combat tips you wanna throw at me? Like, do they always attack from the same arm or something? Grenade or shotgun? Like 1 or 2 shots? They go down? Well, this one's right outside the save room. I gotta kill him. Been a while, though. Saturday let them leaping and taking your head off in 1 hit. Now, a single drop of kerosene remains. The doorknob has been repaired. Go through it. I forgot the hunters existed. It's locked. There's a Spencer family emblem carved into the doorknob. Not necessary to use this now. Okay, this is going well. They attack with their right arm first, it seems. That's your shotgun room. Alright. So, I've learned a thing watching 3 attacks. They attack with their right side. So charging the left side seems like the wiser decision. Oh look, no doors. Is this the door I want? This is the door I want. Did those replace the zombies? Like, are zombies no longer the problem? Those fucking things are? Because, yeah, they replaced them in most cases. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Because the zombies, they don't have a lot of wind up. Those fucking things are like 85% wind up. So as long as I'm careful and I hug the proper side, I should be able to dodge most, if not all, of their attacks. I'm still also very concerned about the bulletproof thing. I thought I started to use this now. I'm very concerned about the bulletproof thing in chains. Okay. So we're going to choose this new door over here. Okay, so we've offloaded most of the crap I was carrying. The dagger is essentially useless. The knife is essentially useless. Use the helmet key. I don't know if the dagger's any fucking help either. Found someone's wallet. There's something handwritten. It's not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely for a while because no one knows about the secret behind this painting, not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. There's some kind of internal organ inside. You can't tell where it came from, a human or animal. I can't tell you it's not something I ever want to fuck with. Could this be a telescope? It looks pretty old. I want to look through it. If it's a telescope, fucking look at it. An elaborately fashioned globe. A portrait of a woman with a sad look in her eyes. Okay. There's some... Okay. Oh, thank the goddess more ink ribbons. And there's nothing in the drawer. I wonder if the self-defense gun could kill a hunter in a blow. Okay. Here we go. Fuck off. That was entirely unnecessary. Honestly, I feel like that was a waste of 2 shots. Yes, I will take the green herb. Thank you very much. What's this? Will you take the jewelry box? Yes, yes, I will. Examine. There's a round recession apparently 4 centimeters in diameter. There's nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nope. Nope. Indentation 4 centimeters across. It's awfully specific. Use blue or green. There's blue herbs growing here. You don't need to make use of this right now. You know, the fact that you can move in front of this mirror and it shows what you're doing is impressive technology. Even games nowadays are not very good at reflections. They usually take up a lot of horsepower. So what you'll see is a lot of games will just gray out the mirrors. Or make it so that they don't actually show anything. One of the earliest games I ever saw mirrors in that actually kind of worked, because, you know, there's a slight delay, was Duke Nukem 3D on PC. That was a fun one. If you worked it right, if you found a mirror, you could always, like, hop in front of it, or you could swap guns and it would show you carrying a gun, not the gun you were using. It was always fun when you interact with it, be like, oh, damn, I'm looking good. Alright, just in case I'm moving this back in front of the door. But I always like the Duke Nukem mirrors. I thought that was cool as hell as a kid. Yeah, I played. What the shit? Fuck. I didn't want to use that. Oh yeah, I played Duke Nukem 3D on Saturn. Duke Nukem 3D was a good game. There's nothing of use here. There, an eerie picture of the mansion. Was a shock. Thought he was on the ground. Yeah, I thought he was one of the few zombies I actually properly killed. Various art supplies. Like, that was the first zombie I took down. I took him down with a knife because spite. Okay. Scared the shit out of me. I really don't like the hotheads either. Nearing the picture of the mansion. Okay, there's a secret room here. I remember just reading. File. Crumpled memo, I think it was. Crumpled memo. No, it's not the one I'm looking for. It's not what I want. I just said there was a thing behind a picture of the mansion. Do I have to cut it? Okay, that didn't work either. Well, tip, I don't know if hotheads evolve further when shotgunned. I guess we're going to find out in a few minutes. God, I hope those things don't evolve further. Scared the absolute hell out of me. You know, there's been a couple times I've blown the head off a zombie. I wonder if those are like scripted events? Or if there is a slight chance of just blowing the fucker's head off? So there was the thing here. Might be random, I think. Okay. It doesn't happen enough is what I'm getting at here. You know, I've yet to find a tape player, a video player. Okay. The picture of the mansion hid a secret. What am I missing? Because honestly, it does look like there's a door there. It also looks like there's a door in here. I really hope the zombie's not evolved into a hothead. Nope, that's worse. Okay, there's blood. It's green, but I'm going to take that as a win. It looks like this room should connect to another room. But the other one with the mansion painting should too. But I can't find that memo again now. An elaborately fashioned globe. It's that little tiny orb up front that makes me suspicious of it. I find the globe suspicious, and I don't know why. Alright. I've got to be careful. This room is red again. This room isn't usually red. Oh, it's probably the emblem I put in the door. Okay, outside goes outside. Which is a dumb sentence. I realize outside goes outside is a dumb sentence. Leave me alone. Alright. We're going to give that mansion picture one more look-see. There, it says there's something... That note said there's the secret room back there. Just behind that mansion. I don't know how to get to it. I still don't like the music that randomly comes in. Like that darker gap on the wall also looks like it'd be something I can pop through. Not a real big fan of the music. Alright, we're going to start going to different areas. Start unlocking all the doors I've been able to use yet. Make our way to the healing room over there. Oh, yes, for healing room, the safe room. Typewriter there. There's the room that requires a small jewel. Upstairs has got a couple rooms I need to investigate. That way has one room. This has a few over here, I think. We'll go upstairs and start trying to be smart about this. Chart a course before I start wandering around aimlessly. This is the right answer. Oh, you can see where some doors have been knocked down on the map. Like that, there used to be a dividing door between that and the outside. Which door do I need? Either one will work. This one's better. Every time I'm like, I've been here, it should be relatively safe. Nope, it's not even a little. No! Fuck! Can't wait for that motherfucker to tear the door down behind me. He used the helmet key. Yeah, that looks close. Yeah, no thank you. Music. Okay, that wasn't a mirror. A picture of a mother and child. Upon closer examination, the left-hand side looks like someone's face. Oh yeah, I see the face. Nope. There's a switch. Here, press it. Yes. Okay. Alright, I think I understand this. Alright, so I'm gonna have to inch that statue to the left. Pretty sure. Okay, that'll just move the statue back into position. Alright, I think I got it. I'm gonna have to run in here while the door... Oh god, I hate this puzzle. The least friendly push puzzle ever. Alright. Okay, so here's how it's going to break down. I'm going to hit the switch. I'm going to run as fast as I can. Push the thing to the left. Hopefully get it into an alcove before the whole fucking thing closes on me. But not this time. Maybe next time. Fucking tank controls. Nope, it's still too long. Shit, it worked. But not well enough. Not very much time indeed. Nope, that was stupid. No, that was stupid. I was really hoping that it would... Fuck. I was really hoping what that would do is it would push it out. Like, close it, it would hit the end and then immediately come back. I didn't realize it would just mush me. Fuck. Fear can't kill you, but a fucking sliding wall will. Alright. And sell it instead. It makes you a Jill sandwich. Yes, yes, it does. Thank you, Barry. Oh god, I'm still kind of mad that line wasn't in this game. Actually, wait, no, we're gonna switch to the pistol until we're back in the house proper. Damn it. One thing I miss about checkpoints. Older games, man, they did not fuck around. Kill your ass and then send your ass back to start. You know, I feel like there's a whole bunch of tools in here. I should just be able to pick up the sledgehammer and start swinging it. Use a sledgehammer to kill the snakes. Fuck you. Fucking snakes. Kind of adorable to me that the zombie dogs get sleepy. Alright, up we go. Where we stop? Top floor. Where else does one stop? I don't like that the elevator looks like a bullseye. I don't like that at all. Did I forget to do something? Oh god, I have to go back and kill the plant all over again. Fuck. Okay, technically I don't kill the plant gets killed, but like, why the fuck was there no dogs down there? Oh, it's because they weren't asleep. I mean, they were asleep. They will be asleep. It's just, damn it. I guess I still don't need the fucking shotgun, though, because the plant dies by itself. Well, not technically by itself. I did poison it, but still. A little setback. Yeah, it's just, you know, only about 45 minutes to an hour, but, you know. See, that's where I thought the only snakes dropped down in there. So when I come back through here, and they're in weird different places, and they're faster, and they're bitier. Nah, I can. Got neat chapstick. Lips be chaps. Well, at least now I get to read that memo again. Secret room behind a sad mansion painting. Where the fuck that is. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure I poisoned the plant before I poisoned the plant then or after I saved, right? I can't remember. No, yeah, because this area is unlocked. I poisoned the plant before I came back here because there's all a memo about how to poison the plant. But I killed the plant before I memoed it. Old maps have been tossed in the wastebasket. They look like road maps, but they're of no use right now. Well, that's just this fight. So I feel like this cutscene plays to show you that you did most of the damage to the plant. And then I feel like this part, walking into the room, plant getting ganked, is after I kill it the first time. And then Barry shows up with a fucking flamethrower that I don't know where he got a flamethrower. I don't know why the fuck I didn't get a flamethrower. It's not very fair. Like, I get not having a magnum because big kaboom, but like, why no flamethrower? I want a flamethrower. You want enough for sauteed vegetables?
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
Can I skip that? Oh yeah, cool. Cooler than a grenade launcher. Yeah, I mean, nothing quite says fuck you like a flamethrower. Burning something alive just has a certain je ne sais quoi. Did he, wait, in the first game, the original, did he show up with a grenade launcher? Or I get a grenade launcher and that's it. That's all for the launching of the grenading. Okay, I'm still gonna go back for the other. I'm not sure really. I think he had a flamethrower. Old school flamethrower.
Wesker.
Wesker with the Desert Eagle. Or the Deagle, as we called them in the like, Counter-Strike 2 days. Counter-Strike Source. I just want to smoosh the bug. There we go. Smoosh the bug. Oh, smoosh the bug. Alright, let's go pick up the shotgun. Because the shotgun is how we're going to deal with hunters if it gets to the point where I can't outrun one. And this time, when I get to the fucking house, I'll actually save. Thankfully, I didn't do a lot in the house before the hunter showed up. Wait, why do I have magnum rounds but no magnum? Should I give Barry the magnum rounds? Like, hey Barry, you want these? Actually, I don't need this either right now. Because I'm going to come across a full heal later. No, we're going to keep those just in case. Fucking snakes. That's why. So, Super K, are you still getting ad rolls while you're subscribed? Because I don't know if you heard that story earlier about Resident Evil Biohazard and the giant baby thing that freaked me the fuck out. Run! Every so often I do see them. But you did get my story, huh? Giant baby fucking thing.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team.
To be fair, ads playing every once in a while isn't terrible. Technically, I'm supposed to get a little bit of money from the ads as well. Okay. Elevator! Elevator! Elevator up! Actually, I was kind of hoping the elevator would go up and kill the dog, like smoosh. That'd be nice. Alright, so. Everything's hanging left. Hang right, then left. Why are the snakes that goddamn fast? Not saying snakes can't be fast, but not that fucking fast. Unless they are not just snakes, but they evolved legs too, T-virus, because fuck me, I guess. Alright, nose itched. Alright. Battery pack, yes. First aid sprayed? Fuck yes. First aid spray? Fuck yes. Use this to protect yourself from that bulletproof thing and chains. I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door too. Barry's such a nice guy. He's not the maintenance man here, but he stopped and fixed the door in the house that he had nothing with. Just like all the hunters were around him like, Barry, you need to put that screw there, man. The screw broke, can't you see? God, it makes me so angry. Then Barry's like, I got this. Go away. I don't need a backup repair guy on a door. I know how to fix a fucking door. Monster just, Argh. Okay. I can't get in that door yet. We're still going to use that door. And then we're going to go upstairs. And we're going to work our way through those doors. Oh boy. The anxiety, the dread. Okay. Alright. Rule number 1 of my playthroughs. Save the save room. Never leave a monster outside of a save room. Number 1 rule. If he'd hung on the second floor, I'd have let him live. But no, he had to come down here with me. What he didn't realize is I'm not locked in here with him. He's locked in here with me. Okay. Okay, now I have the helmet key. We're gonna save here. I'm not making that mad dash again because this... Because this time it worked well. I only used 2 rounds instead of more than that. Ink ribbons. Slot 1. So yeah, eventually I'm going to have to fix my GameCube and put a new battery in it for keeping track of the time. Which is kind of frustrating when you think about it. Like, I had to take my other GameCube down because of the laser stopped working. Now I have to take down this GameCube because well, not take it down, but I need to repair this GameCube the same basic way and solder in a brand new battery. Or I can always solder in a battery connector so I don't have to do this again in the future. But, or just deal with the resetting the internal clock every time. A picture of a woman being menaced. I wonder how many more hours of this game I have in it. So I don't make stupid decisions. Use the helmet key. At least this way, if I get smooshed, I can just walk back in. I just want to know who the fuck designed this house. There is a lore explanation of who built this house. You won't let me examine the paintings that are supposed to be the last thing I ever see? Nope, we're gonna have to do it again. Fuck. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit the switch from the other side if this doesn't go well. Nope, didn't work. Almost did. Almost did. Nope, fucked it up again. This game is not designed for precision targeting. Oh, I have to flick the stick to turn around. That's not gonna work. Now remember, don't push the button too damn fast. You will die. And you know what? It's the camera angles that cause me problems too. Like, I can use the stick to control her, but it feels like the big stick is just not accurate. Although I think I got it this time. Nope, wouldn't let me. Fuck. Ah, crikey. Nope. New strat. We're gonna push it as far to the left as we can get it, and just move it when the wall moves. Oh! I don't have to... See, now I'm mad. Now I just feel dumb. I just had to keep pushing it until it clicked into the spot. I don't have to push it back manually. That's... Oh, I'm so mad. Thank you for the A, though. I definitely feel the A in my soul. It just... arg. I made it a lot more difficult myself than it had to be. There's a hole at your feet. You can't see very far into it. Go down? Shit, might as well at this point. What is this, pray tell? Will you take the last book, volume 1? I can't not investigate. Ah, so here's... Is this the secret room? Examine. Eagle of the south, wolf of the north. Okay. The words on the cover... What can it mean? Okay. November 29th, 1967. I can't get out. I have tried every possible way to escape, but only to be trapped. Faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I must have reversed that. November 29th, 1967. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tube, so from out behind those dark, wet, and eerie caves. What can I do? At first, I don't want to believe my eyes, but the familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor. It was like reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. I don't want to believe that you share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. November 30th, 1967. I haven't had anything to eat or drink in the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. November 34th, 1967. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel and another dead end. But even in the darkness, something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave! But deeply engraved in the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. A name is carved into the small gravestone. George Trevor. There's a switch. Press it. My shotgun loaded. Scared. Good thing there's never a jump scare in these freaking loading screens. Still have my full heal on me. Nope. Alright. spiders explode. Good to know. Am I poisoned? Another giant spider. That's going to be a problem. Oh, babies. Yay, fuck me. Oh, I don't like giant spiders. I don't like baby spiders. I don't like spiders. There is a map of basement B, a mansion B1. Take it, yes. Ah, okay. You got the map of the mansion B1. Will you take the shotgun shells? Yes, the fuck I will. Thank you. Inside the cardboard box lies the discarded shell of a molting spider. I just want to know which asshole let spiders near the T-virus. And I want to know exactly where they are so I can shove my fucking shotgun up their ass and pull the trigger. I don't like spiders. Spiders scare the hell out of me. Nothing worse than a spider where it's not supposed to be. Yes, I will take the red herb. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of spiders. No, I don't. Oh, look, I got another dagger to replace the dagger that's buried in his skull. I don't really know anybody who's a fan of spiders. The problem is I've killed those, I shotgunned those guys, which theoretically means they'll come back as hotheads later. What's that in the water? Okay, it's just water. In the water. It looks like the power supply for the elevator. The main fuse has been blown out. Switch over. The power supply appears to be functioning again. Does that mean all the elevators are working again? Okay, where does this come out? Right there? Not far from a safe room. There's a number of small objects on the shelf. Looking closely, you notice the seal of Raccoon City on a broken dish. Yes, I will take the blue herb. Okay. Okay, there we go. I can open it. A medal was hidden inside the book. There's nothing unusual. Found inside the last book, volume 1. Is there a special way to use it? Okay, there's something else down here. Power line is already back online. Power supply is back online, sorry. Power line is the guy from Goofy movie. Although when I did live in Georgia, we had these spiders called orb weavers. They were kind of cool. They were very pretty spiders, and they made large, intricate webs, but as long as you stay away from them, it's fine. My next door neighbors had one, and in their on side of their house, like behind some bushes. And every once in a while, they'd find like a beetle or something. They'd feed it to the spider. They'd toss it the web, lightly, of course. It'd stick and then die horribly. There's one more interactable item in here. Where is it? There it is. You can't carry any more items, son of a bitch. I guess I'll be coming right back down here. You unlocked it. Go around that way, but there's not an easy way to find the save room. Well, yeah, there is. Let's run straight through. Am I willing to risk it for the biscuit, though? That's the question. For the bullet? Yes, I will. There's an elevator here. It doesn't look like you can access it from this floor. Fucker. Knew that was going to happen. Made sure to let it fit in its death animation so it won't leave the game and glitch it and make it wake back the fuck up later. Unharmed, I mean. This game is stressing me out again, guys. Not necessary to use this now. I'm wondering something. Okay, that gets rid of that in my inventory. Let's go open up that last room. Some ribbons in there I need. Also, I'm kind of hoping I get to the point where I can just toss this fucking key out. There's something handwritten, not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I'm going to take a picture of this for later. G. Trevor's diary. I can hide safely for a while because no one knows about the secret behind this painting. I'm Mr. Spencer. Painting a mansion in the back of the art room. So now that I know what book it's a part of... Trevor's diary. Okay, so this, I keep finding more entries to the same book and it keeps going in here. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I guess makes sense. At least a little. Hey, Gribbin. Yes, the fuck I will. Thank you very much. And still the art room. Oh wait, shit, I can't carry anything in here yet, because I don't have inventory space. Yes, I will take the dagger. Okay, I still need to find a jewel. Hopefully by leaving that zombie alive, the hunter will not spawn. I don't like the fucking hunters will knock down a door and chase you through it. Feels like bullshit. At least there's one last room there I can open in there, and I should be able to toss out the key soon, too. Then we should be able to go back and get the handgun rounds. You know, at this point, I don't even know. I have no idea what even the final boss could be at this point. No, this is not the way I want to go. Realistically, it'll take me about the same location, but I need to offload my empty out my pockets first. Also, I have yet to find a fucking video player. This room. Oh yeah, because the hunter broke this room down. Like, there used to be a door here. Well, this room's been cleared of the zombies. That's good to know. I guess hunters don't like zombies? An inscription here. The tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. So I still need the emblem in my pocket. That'll open the jewel box, I bet you. It's not very big if it fit into a book. Not very big at all if it'll fit into a book. By definition, 4 centimeters is not very big. Alright, I think we figured that puzzle out. I'm gonna have to go get the box before I'm 100% convinced, but... Okay, there's that. Yes, we're going to use an ink ribbon. Mansion jug room complete. Alright, handled. Okay, let's go open that other door. Hopefully toss this key out. Oh no, there is one more area I know I have to use this key. I have to use it on the downstairs thing where I found the armor key, and I'm pretty sure that's the last lock. Oh, I don't like that at all. Will I take the rain shells? Yes, yes, I will. Okay. Mail from Chief of Security. Confidential. Attention, Chief of Security. Date, July 22nd, 1998, 2:13. X day is drawing upon us. Execute the following procedure within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. 1. Lure stars to the estate and obtain BOW's raw combat data against stars. 2. Collect 2 embryos of each mutated specimens as samples, including the tyrant. Dispose of the tyrant. 3. Ensure complete disposal of all Arclay laboratory, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters for further instructions. If for some reason you are unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. In case of emergency situation, report directly to extension number 5691. Good luck, Umbrella Corporations. Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Incorporated. Okay. Clearly that bird is a thing I have to interact with. Get off the box. Okay, there we go. Still can't reach it. Will you take the dagger? Yes, I will. Was the dagger the shiny thing the whole time? I really don't like that eagle statue tracking me. There's a switch. Here, press it. Wait a minute. Yellow light. All right. Let me see if I can take this thing. Is that as far over as it'll go? Should have known you had to hit the light switch. A glowing red jewel sits in the eye. It looks like you can take it out, yes? It's attached to something and refuses to budge. Alright, I need to leave the room and reset these. The jewel rests in the eye. It looks like you can take it out, yes? Yes, I will. Alright, I need to go back to the room. I'll be back for you. Alright, so basically what I have to do is I have to run under the statue to get it to look at me. And then once it's looking at me, I need to get the statue to look at me on the opposite side of the room after I set the dresser. Once the dresser's set, I let it look at me at the opposite side of the room, dash across under the statue, forcing it to turn around the longest way possible, because it's slow AF. Then take the other jewel. You know, I'll just put it up here with above the first aid sprays. Okay, and I'm going to offload this as well, because the metal of the eagle either goes in the music box. Actually, I need to examine this first, or somewhere else. It's beautifully cut and polished to mirror-like surface. Okay, it's red. I really don't like carrying my shotgun around. Okay, let's go finish this room. Offload everything. Except I'm taking the orange gem with me. I'm pretty sure it goes into the tiger statue. Alright, there's that. Come on. There, we can take it out, yes. You got the yellow gemstone. A trophy of a bull. Unbelievable. See what I did there? Did you see that? That was comedy. Of course, it might have been unbelievably bad, but you know, I take what I get. You signed up for this when you joined the channel. Yellow gemstone, beautifully cut and polished on mirror-like surface. Okay. Teeny tiny room is over that way. Which is fine. Because then eventually I've got to go down to the cellar. Actually, we're just going to do that now. So I can offload key number 3. Toss out this final key. Not a wise decision. I should have left him alive. Ish. It's locked from the other side. Yeah, it's the one locked on from the other side still. Honestly, that whole hallway is just terrifying. Mostly because why are there that many spears? Also, realistically, all those spears on the wall, you take one down and run a zombie through in the head, you should be fine. They're not going to dodge. They're not going to attempt to counter. They're just going to take it and fuck off. Use the helmet key. There's no further use for the key. Discard? Yes. Yes, I will. Okay. Shotgun. Helmet keys tossed. Let's go back to the tiny room. Best way to get there is straight. Just go to left. Go around the save room hallway again and out. Still a bald hothead shows up. Should not have shotgunned him to death. Downstairs. Alright, the first shot was too early and it didn't actually hit him. I gotta be careful. I gotta quit killing hunters. I need to swap to the pistols. I'm chewing through my ammo too quick. It's making me paranoid. Anyways, I've got to go back for that pile of bullets nearby anyways. One, two, three, four, five, six. Against my better judgment, I'm going to carry one of these. All right. All right. So I'm gonna, if I go back downstairs. Oh, these stairs will take me down? No, they won't. Alright. Basement. Goes up there. Oh, I've got to go all the way around. That's fine. That's kind of on the way I was headed anyways. Fuckers. I knew every time I see a window to the outside, I'm like, someone's going to crash through that eventually. Eventually, someone's going to try to make a move, and I'm going to shoot him. Know what I think that is? That looks like a floppy disk. Will you take the Mo disk? There's an inscription here. A tiger with long yellow and blue eyes. Examine. It appears to be a disk for rebooting a system of some sort. Fuck, I don't know where to take that. No fucking clue. Joy. Alright, so back out to the right and the left all the way down. Okay, cool. I do not like the loud dramatic music. I'm not vibing to that. Just going to grab the bullets and leaving. Nope, it's not what I wanted. In, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, so my... Nope! Fucker. So my question is thus. In the original Resident Evil game, did hunters routinely break down doors? Or is that just a this game thing? I need to go back across and grab the jewelry box. Then run the fuck out of there. And I'm still curious, like, the emblem I have in my pocket doesn't open the jewelry box. I suspect it might open that red door over there, the one by the typewriter box room. And then I've got to come back to this elevator eventually. Not a big fan of the music. Left hand door. Also, I suspect if the jewelry box doesn't open with this, I'll have to use the gem on the other one. Used a jewel to break open a jewelry box. Not the weirdest thing. Also, I never realized, like, if you're looking in the background of a memo that you pick up, it'll tell you what book it goes in. Yes, I will take the renerve. Thank you very much. Will you take the jewelry box? Yes, I will. Thank you very much. They're either... The poison herbs are in here. Fuck it. He can stay. I get poisoned, I know where to come. A lot easier than walking through Nope Ropeville. Okay. Let's go take care of this guy. I'm going to stab this hothead to death with a knife. Just out of spite. Because I'm not running that long-ass hallway. Inevitably, something will try to eat me there. Wait, what? Wait, he can hit me from afar? He can damn near kill me from afar? That's fucking rude as shit. Down, down, Jill, down. Wait, why does he... Fuck. He hits me and I stagger forward. He hits me and I stagger forward. How does being smacked like this mean just... damn. Damn, I picked a fight and I fucked up. I didn't mean to get back on the box. Let me see how far back I am and how bad I screwed myself. I gotta go back to the gem room. Gotta redo all those rooms. Well, that room's locked. Do I have to redo the pushy room? You know what? I think that's a good place to stop. I think that'll do us for the night. Seems legit. It's always better to quit on a death than it is to try to push forward. That, and I've got a lot of stuff I know I can do next weekend. So definitely want to keep that for that. Hope you enjoying the game. Thank you, Super Kate. Made some progress of being the plan. Yeah, that's it. That's the big thing. Make a big bit. Son of a bit. Anyways, get a good bit of progress. So yeah, this game probably takes. I'm gonna have to look up at howlongtobeat.com to see how long they usually think this game takes. But it's definitely been fun so far. I've gotten a lot farther than I ever have before. Never had hunters before, so that's interesting. But again, call it a week, call it a day, call it a weekend. Again, I'm going to try to get all of my videos online. For some reason, my system's been having trouble compressing videos for YouTube, so I need to get working on that. But 2 more episodes of this will be popping up online in a couple of weeks. And like on Tuesday, not a couple of weeks, like Tuesday, hopefully we'll be popping up 2 videos, not just 1. So definitely check that out if you missed any episodes, or if you want to go back and reminisce that he died here. Or see how many times I die horribly and just quit. But I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Shout out Super K. You were here all day. I greatly appreciate you spending your afternoon with me. You're awesome. We're gonna do a raid after this, after I call it a stream, because I can't just raid from here now, because for some reason it's not recording to my computer at all. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to worry about doing a lot of accomplished stuff. But it's software issues is what I'm saying here. Software issues are calling issues. But again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon. If you guys like the show, hit the follow button above my head if you're on Twitch. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you hit the bell icon, you'll know when more videos go up. It helps you, not when you stay on top of any videos you missed or want to go back and see or whatever. If you're on Twitch and you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button above my head. Helps out the channel a bit. Gives me a little bit of coin. You get 50 bucks in coin. I get a cash out. It's always kind of nice. Always a surprise. And it helps out the channel a little bit. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can sign your Twitch or Amazon Prime, get Amazon Gaming. Gives you full games, in-game skins, currencies, weapons, unlocks, characters. And also gives you a 30-day non-recurring sub to any channel of your choice that has affiliate or partner. Make a small streamer's day with that. It makes a much bigger impact to us little guys than the ones that already have dozens or hundreds of subs anyways. Make a small streamer's day. Saturday we'll be back at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to be doing part 3, I believe, 3 or 4, I think it's part 3, of Legend of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Time of Heroes is the subtitle for that stream. Great game, been kind of fun so far. So definitely want to swing by for that. We finally got all 4 of the Guardians ready and their Divine Beasts, so we'll get to see more of how that goes down next week. Also, of course, on Sunday, it'll be a Retro Days show. Make sure you swing by for that. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be playing more of this. We're going to undie. We're going to go open up all those helmet doors and figure out how to not die stupidly to a long-armed fucking hothead. And make some progress there. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope to see you next week. And don't forget to go out and find your own glorious adventures.